So let's talk a little bit about the cube. The cube is an ancient meditation tool. What you are meant to do with this meditation is you're meant to take these ancient symbols, and there were 22 of them. You're told to take these symbols and imagine them at certain locations in space. What do I mean by that? Well, you're supposed to take one symbol and imagine it west up. Another symbol would be east down. Another might be north center, and so on and so forth. By the end of it all, you have built this three-dimensional space that is shaped like a cube. It provides a four-dimensional understanding of our psyche. Not only do we have the specific faces, which are kind of two-dimensional, but we have this three-dimensional space of how it plays together. And we have this flow that we're supposed to take around it that shows how it develops over time. It's dynamic, how all of these specific things interplay. As I was exploring it deeper, what I realized is that as we take these symbols and we look at their meanings, we can begin to apply them to tarot. And then we can apply them to astrology, because each of these begin to build different levels of meaning and storage of these metaphorical devices that we've attempted to pass throughout time, which helps scaffold and build our individual and our collective conscious awareness. When we put a brain inside of this cube, or put the cube over our heads, what we've identified in the last 30 or so years our brain functions as is exactly what that tarot, astrology, and symbol is meaning when it's placed right over it. So when you are told to imagine, we'll say the strength card. When you're told to imagine it, you're told to imagine it on this left side right over here. And that is the left somatosensory area. And it is where you control all of your motor functions. It is where you literally involve your embodied strength. Another example would be to imagine Ein, which is an ancient letter. It means I. And you're told to imagine it at the back bottom of the cube, or the west down location. And the ancient meaning of that is look, no, shade. It's a symbol, is an eye. And that is your occipital lobe. And that's how you see with your eyes. The information comes in, it's picked up, and it goes right back there. Another example would be you're told to follow from the front to the back, right along the middle, right in the center of your brain. And what you cross there is you're traveling on the ancient symbol Mem. And what its symbol is water. And I realized that is metaphorically or abstractly saying the flow of memory. And in fact, that is our default mode network in our brain. And it flows right through the limbic system, right in the center of your brain. And in the center of the cube is the ancient symbol Bayet, which means container or map. And that is exactly what your limbic system does, is it holds all of the maps of the memory of the stream of consciousness of life that you've experienced. And this happens at 22 places all over. I'm not going to go all of them or into all of them right now. I just want to kind of give you an idea about it. So what this reveals is that the ancient symbols, which we began to convey meaning through, are directly connected and correlated to the emergent functions of the areas of our brain as they develop through the experiences that we're actually using the language to talk about and build upon.